Hello,
Hello, hello.
good
Good,
morning.
good morning, Sunita ji. How are you?
I am not well, but
Mm-hmm.
yes,
Not
I mean,
well.
not well, but still striving to stay consistent on my channel.
All right, great. So you are a motivation for many people.
But it's
Mm-hmm.
really difficult for me to get motivated every single day. I have not been consistent on my channel lately for that reason because
Mm-hmm.
I have been down with a cold for over a week now, and I don't feel like, dressing up and, creating videos. So that is the
Mm-hmm.
reason. But I still
Mm-hmm.
push myself.
Yes. So some profession needs consistency as your profession needs, right?
Right, right, exactly. So
Mm-hmm.
that fear is there that what if I don't stay consistent? So that fear of uncertainty is there.
Mm-hmm.
That is the
Mm-hmm.
reason. Just
Mm.
before this session, I created two reels just to stay
Okay.
consistent.
Just to stay consistent. All right. Hmm. Yes. And people also wait for your videos, I guess, right? Hmm.
I feel so.
Hmm. Yes. Do you get questions like why you're not posting lately or uh, why you're inconsistent with your content?
Right, right. People bombard me with messages on my WhatsApp too, and then in my comment section as well. That
Mm-hmm.
why aren't you active on your WhatsApp channel? Why aren't you active on your YouTube? So there are a lot of things. Like I've signed
Yes.
up to many things actually. I have my WhatsApp channel, then WhatsApp learning communities, then
Mm.
YouTube. So I
Mm.
have to stay, like I have to keep all these platforms updated, like keep on posting something or the other every single day. And if I don't post, I immediately get a message from someone that why aren't you posting? But that's a little push. They remind me
Mm.
that
Mm.
it is important to stay consistent.
So, shall I call it a perk of being content creator or a curse of?
Uh, I don't know. The idea
You
is a
feel
bit
valued,
dull.
right? When you get these kind of comments, you feel valued. So, I think I would consider it a perk that people are curious to know what's going on. And
Yes, they
yeah.
are curious, they expect, but at the same time, the picture on the other side might be different.
Mm,
Might be someone is struggling to stay consistent, to keep all the
mm,
balls in the air. So they
mm,
don't know that picture, but still, I get a little motivation, I get a little encouragement and an idea that they are
mhm,
expecting me to post something. So
mm.
I do that immediately.
All right, great. I would love to know that people talk about fears and people talk about staying relevant, right? Hmm. Do you feel FOMO sometimes?
I do feel like if I'm posting this on a daily basis, then it's okay. I don't have such fear. But yes,
Mm,
if I'm away from my YouTube or from other platforms for a
mhm,
while, maybe for 3 to 4 days,
mhm,
so I would definitely feel that FOMO because
mm,
there is a lot of competition, first of all. There are a lot of things that I
mm,
am missing out on. What's going on around the community, around the
mm,
world. So I
mm.
also need to stay updated.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
So many people talk of that when you follow a conventional career path, then they call it a rat race. But don't you feel that even when this content creator industry started booming, many people consider it as an unconventional career option?
Right.
But over the time, don't you feel that the shift happened where it has taking certain sense of rat race as well?
Exactly, exactly. Right. People consider it as an unconventional job, but it has become conventional over time,
Yes.
right? Because it's not new anymore. Many people, those who are already into some kinds of job, they are still doing content creation as a
Hmm.
part time or as a side hustle. So
Hmm.
it's no
Hmm.
more a conventional, no more an unconventional job, I would say,
Hmm. Hmm.
right?
Hmm. Hmm.
But there is
Hmm.
definitely a rat race in this particular area because then people tend to compare themselves to others in the same niche,
Hmm.
right?
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
And then everybody wants to be on the top of the chart. That
Yeah.
is also a thing, right?
Yes.
So
The race
when
for
it
that number
comes,
one.
so when that competition comes into the picture,
Mm-hmm.
then everything becomes a rat race. So if there is no
Mm,
competition, if there is no comparison, then you are completely fine with your own pace. You
mm,
just try to stay consistent. You just try to move on slowly and steadily with your own pace if there is no
mm,
comparison and no competition. But it
mm,
depends on your mindset completely. How are you taking this job as, right?
mm-hmm.
So I
All
believe
right.
we should not compete with others, but
Mm,
we should stay relevant, first of
mm-hmm.
all, in
Yeah.
terms of our audience's expectations.
Mm,
And we should focus on progressing every single day, like a little
mm,
improvement every single day. That's what we have to focus on. But yes, comparison kills the joy of being in
mm.
any field.
Nice. Nice. All right. Comparison kills the joy. Hmm. So, let's say if the topic for today is more of phobias and fear, okay? But I would like to keep that phobia aside and I want to address the fear itself, okay? Yes. And why specifically? Because a lot of people are trying to become a content creator nowadays. But the biggest hurdle in their journey or to start is they don't have the confidence to face the camera, right? So
Right.
many people hesitate to speak in front of camera, and just because of that fear of that camera, that uncomfortableness that you get, people don't even start their journey even they have so many things to offer to the world. So how did you tackle that fear of facing a camera, talking to a non-living thing? How did you face that?
As far as I remember, I had never been that camera conscious kind of person,
Hmm.
but there is a very large part of world or large part of society who's
Including me.
really okay, who's really very conscious about facing camera. So for them, it's really very difficult. They get jitters as soon as they pick up their phone and start recording themselves, right? That
Definitely.
happens with many people. I come across many such people in my WhatsApp community too, because
Hmm.
I gave them this challenge that they had to record themselves for 7 days straight.
Hmm.
So they were sharing their experiences with me that, ma'am, it was really a difficult task for us. But then, because you said so, because you gave us this task, so we picked up our phone and started recording ourselves. And now they are able to overcome this fear of camera or fear
Hmm.
of facing themselves, right?
Hmm.
So they
Hmm.
are able to overcome just by facing it, not running away from it, right?
Hmm. Hmm.
So
Hmm. Hmm.
that is something we have to focus on. Whatever you are fearful of, if you are fearful of facing public, so
Hmm.
face them often so that you overcome this fear, right?
Hmm. Hmm. Right.
I'm really fearful of facing public. Like I attend parents teacher meeting in my kids' school.
Hmm.
So whenever we go there, they make parents sit in a specific area, right?
Hmm.
Like all the parents sit in a specific area, and
Hmm.
then they ask us to say something,
Hmm.
like anything, to address people out there.
Hmm.
So they often ask me,
Hmm.
expect from me that I should address people
Hmm.
out there.
Hmm. Hmm.
So whenever I'm asked to address people, I always get jitters. Like
Hmm.
all of a sudden, when something happens, right, you're not
Right.
prepared. So I
Hmm.
get
Hmm. Hmm.
jitters, but
You
still,
become self-conscious. Hmm.
right, self-conscious, and like this feeling can't be expressed in words. I feel, but
Hmm.
then
Hmm.
I give myself some positive
Do you
self-talk.
feel intimidated? That
Not really. No, no, not
because many
intimidated.
people are in front of you, so that might be the reason.
No, for me, the reason is what will I say when I'll stand in front of
Hmm. That
them?
more
What
of a
will I say?
self-conscious, yes. Hmm.
Self-conscious, and or how will they think of me? How will they judge me? But I'm not
Hmm.
fearful of people. I can
Hmm.
speak anything, but I don't want to sound silly. I want to sound
Oh,
intelligent.
oof,
That's
oof.
the fact, right? So
Hmm.
that burden is on my shoulders, right?
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
So because of that fear that I should not sound silly,
Hmm.
I feel nervous
Hmm.
before speaking. But then I
Hmm.
give myself some self talk positive self talk that let's
Hmm.
just do it. People are
Hmm.
not going to judge you, and you are intelligent, you are
Hmm.
sensible, and whatever you say, they'll be able to resonate with you. So that
Hmm.
positive self talk. So I think
Hmm.
it's not just a term that
Hmm.
we read in books and that we hear from motivational speakers, but it actually works in real life too.
Hmm. Hmm. All right. Definitely. Yes. And let's say many times when I also started that, when I also open my camera and I start recording, there is a feeling of, you feel like you're paralyzed.
Hmm. I
You
can.
don't know what to say then. The sudden blankness in your head, you don't even realize what's happening. Okay. And for that, I won't say that I've realized that, or I have overcome that hesitation. I have, it still has. But the simple thing for that, it would be the exposure therapy itself. As you rightly mentioned, that avoidance cannot be the solution to this. Only the exposure will help you to be comfortable with these kind of fears, right?
Exactly,
Hmm.
exactly. And first of all, it's really very weird to talk to yourself when you record yourself. It's a bit
Yes.
weird looking at
Yeah.
yourself and
Yeah.
noticing all those kind of expressions, the weird expressions that we make on our faces, right?
Hmm, hmm, hmm,
But
hmm, hmm, hmm.
talking to other people is a bit easier than this, I feel,
It is really easy. As
right?
compared to talking to a camera, then it's a piece of cake to talking to anybody. Right.
Exactly.
Hmm. Because you feel connection, you feel that somebody is listening to you, right? Yes. So you don't feel that awkwardness, you don't feel that hesitation when you speak.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. But when it comes to a non-living object,
Mm-hmm.
then your mind gets shut.
Yes, like many people advise, talk to non-living objects. We should place something in front of us and start talking. But I
Hmm.
can't really do this. I can't really connect with a non-living object.
Yes,
But
definitely.
I can better talk to my camera. That would be easier for me. Like it's my personal opinion. I can, personal experience. But yes, people say that you should place a pillow in front of you or a teddy bear or something like that and start talking, start sharing your knowledge,
Don't you
right?
feel that would sound more lunatic to the people who are not used to it? Hmm.
Exactly.
Hmm.
But yes, anything is possible. Like nothing is impossible,
Hmm. Hmm.
right?
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. All
So
right.
we just have to find a way out if you really want to
Hmm.
overcome this fear.
Yes. All right. Great. And do you also feel that talking to a camera helps you boost your own confidence, even when it comes to social gatherings or when you talk to in person with somebody? So once you're confident in front of a camera, that gives a sense of security to your head that okay, you're capable of handling situations, you're capable of handling conversations with anybody.
I feel real time interaction
Hmm.
and interactions online, they both are worlds apart. Because
Hmm.
for real time interaction, you need to face people in real time, right? And like I have been taking calls online for over a year now, so I'm pretty comfortable. I've become comfortable in doing so.
Hmm.
But if I go out and meet people out there,
Hmm.
so
Hmm.
I
Hmm.
might not feel as comfortable because I
Hmm.
don't have that real time exposure.
Hmm. Hmm.
So
Hmm.
I think for whatever you want to be expert in, you have to face such kinds of situations.
Hmm. Okay.
Am I
All
making
right.
sense?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It makes sense. And talking online, talking offline, as you've rightly mentioned, poles apart. No comparison, right? Yes, that vibe, that connection, that eye contact, and that understanding of that, okay, somebody is front of you is a completely different experience. Even though we are talking here, yes, as we have the habit of talking on multiple sessions, so we can feel that and we have the control over how to navigate a conversation. But when it comes to offline talking as well, I also struggle. Sometimes I know that I have to make eye contact, but I sometimes miss out on those.
Right.
Then after having a conversation, I realized my own mistake. I uh, reflect on my mistakes I did in the past and what I have done in that conversation, right? So, yes, these are two different things when it comes to experiences. Okay, I'll ask you a simple question and I want you to think, okay? And you might have answered it earlier, but I want you to go deeper. If I ask you a simple question, that what is confidence? So, how would you define it?
Confidence. Confidence when you can simply be effortless. For example, if you're confident in driving, so you can effortlessly drive. You will not second guess yourself that am I
Hmm.
driving in a
Hmm.
right way or not. So you're confident about it. If
Hmm.
you're confident in speaking, you can effortlessly speak without fear of making mistakes,
Hmm.
right?
Hmm.
And without fear of people judging you.
Okay.
You don't
Now you're
fear
talking
anything.
about the driving skill or something which is a skill, a learnable skill. Okay. But I want you to specifically target confidence regarding speaking English or speaking in front of camera.
Okay,
Hmm.
so yes, as I have already mentioned, if I talk about speaking, when you don't have any fear,
Hmm.
it could be related to judgment,
Hmm.
related to making mistakes. So you don't have any fear and you are
Hmm.
just being yourself, right?
Hmm. Hmm.
Then you're confident. Effortlessly, you're doing it. Okay?
Hmm. I happen to have a different take on this.
Okay.
Okay. So, and I don't want you to change your opinion, but what I have to offer when it comes to confidence is even the seasoned speaker feel nervousness. Even the excellent speakers, the CEO that you're talking about, they also feel nervous. Okay. So nervousness is quite common in everybody. All right. So if a person is alive and he's not feeling nervous, that means he has consumed something different. Okay. But for me, what confidence is, even when you feel nervous, even when you're hesitant, even when you don't have the clarity in your thought, but you muster up the courage, you control your emotions, and still, even you're nervous inside, but you manage to show other person that you are confident, right? So when you have control over your nervousness, when you learn to navigate your nervousness into excitement, right, that is confidence for me. Just a simple mindset shift that everybody feels nervous, everybody has the fear, but having that nervousness in your head, you still go and you face the situation. You still feel hesitant to speak, but you gather up the courage and you go and speak. Whether it's perfect, whether it's imperfect, doesn't matter. For me, confidence means that you show up even when you're nervous. For me, that's confidence.
Right, right. I can resonate with it completely. And I have the same idea about this
Hmm.
thing that we all are nervous deep
Yes,
inside, right? Whenever we
definitely.
are about to give any big speech or big presentation, we all feel
Hmm.
nervous. But
Right.
yes, those who
Hmm.
are able to fake that confidence on their face, they are really confident. They are someone who can win,
Hmm.
right? I have the
Right.
same idea about it.
Right. And many people have that misunderstanding of confidence means that you won't feel anything. You will feel normal. No, it won't happen. You won't feel normal. Never. You won't. Right. The only thing is that even you feel nervous, but you show up, you speak, you say something, right?
Right,
And
right.
over the time, you understand how can I control my nervousness and say my point, whatever I want to convey.
Exactly.
Hmm.
Yes.
Yes. All right. And do you also feel that that statement you might have heard that um, fake it till you make it? Do you think it works?
I've heard it many times. Fake it till you make it. Yes, I believe in this because,
Mm-hmm.
as we have just discussed, that we have to fake that confidence, right? Until you become
Okay,
confident.
I would like to restate. It wasn't faking. It's you understand that you're nervous and you still show up. I won't consider that as a fake, right? Because you've recognized. Fake means that you don't know you're nervous or not. That would be a fake thing. But you understood that what emotions are going in your head, and then you navigate it, then you maneuver it according to your liking or according to the situation, right? Hmm. So I won't
Okay.
consider that confidence as fake.
Okay.
It's
All
more
right.
of control.
Uh-huh. Yes, I got it. So, can we relate this statement, fake it until you make it, to something like, if I want to be an entrepreneur, so
Hmm.
I would have to act like an entrepreneur till I
Hmm.
become one.
Yes. Yes, definitely. In that context, definitely you can use. Or I think I've heard it from a IS officer, that many people though have potential, okay, to become an IS officer, but they don't consider themselves an IS officer. So the problem is in the mindset.
They
So what
don't
he
feel
did while
themselves worthy of
preparing.
it.
Mhm.
They don't feel themselves worthy of it, even if they
Yes.
achieve it.
Yes. So the mindset shift he offered, which is whenever you prepare for something or preparing for it, you must feel like you have achieved that already. Then how would you perform? How would you talk as a collector of? How would you talk as a CEO of the company? Right? What attitude you will have once you attain that position, right? Once you achieve that position that you want to, then you act in the present to achieve that future self.
Right. Manifestation works the same way. Like in
Yes.
manifestation as well, we manifest ourselves as an IS officer already, and then we
Mhm.
start acting like that,
Hmm.
right? Until we
Right.
become.
Hmm. Hmm. Right. And it won't be wrong to say that when I'm talking to you, I feel like I'm addressing thousands of people in front of me. Always have that mindset. Okay, so since the day I've started working on my public communication, I always used to have, even when I talk alone with myself, whenever I think in my head, I always have that attitude that addressing thousand people in front of me. That
Amazing.
gives me the confidence that yes, I can address thousands of people whenever I get a chance, right?
Yes,
So
yes.
whenever people ask me how to become a confident speaker, I just ask them to visualize your future version who is talking confidently, right? And then you act like you're already confident.
Right.
That would be a fake it till you make it. You are not already or you haven't reached there, but yes, you are on the way and you are visualizing yourself in that particular role that you are aiming for. I hope that makes sense.
Exactly. Yes, yes, definitely. It's really very powerful to visualize
Hmm.
yourself
Hmm.
as someone you want to become. It
Hmm.
really works, I must say. Like,
Hmm.
I think we share similar interest here. I also
Hmm.
want
Hmm.
to become a public speaker in future.
All right. Hmm.
So, like, I keep visualizing myself as a public speaker, although I have not done much
Hmm.
in that direction, but I
Hmm.
keep visualizing. I think that's a small step I have taken,
Hmm.
although I haven't done anything. But
Hmm.
yes, this one thing that whenever you're speaking and
Hmm.
you just manifest that there are many people in front of you, I think this will also work in my case too.
Hmm. Okay, and I would like to share one my personal experience. So I have a experience of teaching offline. All right. So I used to teach 9th and 10th class. So one student asked me one question, sir, how can I speak confidently like you? Right. So I asked them, there is nothing called confidence. I explained the same thing. We also feel nervous. I also feel conscious about myself when I enter into the class. But I understand that fear. I understand that hesitation. But I control it